right. Good evening and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you everyone for joining us. Tonight, I am super excited to introduce Kareem Foster, who wrote this lovely guide on how to use AI. My lighting is kind of trash, so you probably can't see it, but we'll make sure to put the link in the chat so you guys have it. Um, this is episode 12 of Capital Conversations, the first of 2026. We do an episode once a month, different topics involving real estate and other technologies that help you move along your real estate career or journey, whatever that may be. So we're happy for you guys to join us. Let us know if there's topics you want us to talk about. We'll definitely do a presentation on it or find an expert in that field to host an episode to help you guys out. We've been doing that and seeing good results from that. We'll drop a link in the chat for our YouTube channel that has all the previous episodes. And I see a few new faces on here, so I will reintroduce myself. My name is Faya. I started Leaving a Legacy Investments, which is a real estate investment company investing in real estate syndication deals, multifamilies, and hotels. I also do capital raising for projects, and I'm now leaning into private lending. My co-host is Brianna Chestnut. She is owner of Soul Investor. Her information is here on the screen. And again, guest speaker Kareem Foster, who is the author of How to Use AI, A Beginner's Guide to Mastering Artificial Intelligence for Everyday Life and Business, who I'm super honored to introduce because we went to high school together. So he is like family to me. Seriously, we've been friends forever. So without further ado, I will turn you over to Kareem. And if you have any questions, feel free to interject or drop them in the chat. We are happy to answer. We want it to be interactive. We want it to be a conversation. So we don't want everyone to sit on mute. And lastly, stay to the end because someone will win a free copy of the book.
Thank you for
Brianna?
that. Thank you for that introduction. Again, my name is Kareem Foster. I am the author of How to Use AI. Where to start?
I know where to start. I have a question already. What brought you to AI?
Okay.
Unless you have another starting point, then take us there later.
I get to what brought me to AI.
Okay.
First, I am a graduate of Morgan State University. I have several different businesses. I am an author. I have a publishing company. I am also a certified life coach. I do a little investments on the side. I'm trying to learn some investment strategy. Fire herself. Been trying to get into real estate investments as well. I know a little bit about real estate investment as well too. So I was watching some of the episodes today. So today is a great thing for me as well. Did I do that? Oh, okay. So now on to your question. What brought me to write this book? I believe his name is John Hope Bryant, the Black billionaire. I was listening to his podcast, and he preaches AI a lot. And listening to him one day, he was saying that AI is the future and how it is going to take over most things that we do. And if we don't get involved in it, it's going to leave us behind. And it's already here. And so many people are scared of it and not really embracing it. But yet we've been using it for years. And so I went home that day and just started doing some research and thinking about it. And as I went down this rabbit hole for the next couple of days, I end up John Hope Bryant. Yes. Operation Hope. Yes, that is his name. Realized that AI has been around for years and started doing a whole lot of research and just became really fascinated with it and started to understand it and use it more and more and more. And once I became familiar with it, I got the idea to write this book because so many people don't understand it, and especially the elders are afraid of it and don't want to use it, don't want to know anything about it. And I'm still to this day explaining, like, you already use it. Like, everybody has a smartphone pretty much. And when you spell check, what you think the spell check is? I'm like, when your GPS tells you you got traffic ahead, who do you think that is? When you be like, Siri, play Mary J. Blige, who do you think Siri is? Oh, I'm like, it's been here. It's just we haven't really thought about it in that way. So, once I really sat back and thought about it, I was like, you know what? Let me write a book in plain English, as simple as possible. Not too many pages, just a starting guide that people can kind of read through and get a handle on it. And it's just a starting point. And that's what I did. And, and it's been quite successful so far. And so we're here.
I think especially with you saying that people are afraid of it, that the book being a shorter, quick guide was definitely a better route to go to, because you'll get more people that might pick it up and grab it and read it versus a full-on almost novel about it. When if people are already scared of the technology, they're going to shy away from that and not even try to pick it up and figure out what's going on. So I think that was like a really good idea to maximize that opportunity.
Yeah, because like my dad is 72 and he reads, but he doesn't read a lot. And 200-300 page book, he ain't reading. After 45 minutes, he like, man, get this shit out of here.
Right.
I mean to curse, but a 40-50 page book he can read and be like, oh, that wasn't too bad. I could get through that. So that was my thinking behind it.
I have a question. What fear when you mentioned people have fears behind it, what fear is like a general consensus amongst most people, and how have you helped somebody like overcome that fear utilizing AI? Or what is a different take on it, or a different way to view it, I guess, to overcome that?
Well, some people just don't understand it. Some people are stuck in the mind frame of like Terminator. Like, we let AI in, it's going to take over the world and kill us. And it's like, it's not that sophisticated. Like, I mean, it's understandable, but it's not that sophisticated. Like, it's really not that smart. Like,
I think it's also what you said, that people have to realize you're already using it.
yeah.
So to say that, like, I'm going to stay away from it and I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that, you're actually doing it and have been doing it anyway.
For a long time, for a very long. Like, it's in our everyday life.
Yep.
Like, we don't even realize how much we use it. It's almost impossible to not use it. Like, everything that we use it from, like I said, in every smartphone, from the iPhones to keypads to thumb, everything. Like, it's everywhere.
Shane is acting shy. Another high school mate.
Yes,
he has a question in the chat though.
Oh, I didn't see it. I seen something pop up. I'm sorry. Let me see what he said.
He said, "Who is the book geared towards, and what do you good to achieve with its release, and what
Probably
do you
want to achieve?"
Okay.
It's geared towards everyday people. It's geared towards everybody. It's actually for from the ages of 10 up to any age. Is written in a way that anybody can understand it. And what I want to achieve is I just want people to understand that AI is a very useful tool, which I will discuss further. But I mean, we might as well discuss it now. Like in your everyday life, in business, in strategies, in schoolwork, in at the job, you can implement AI to help you just simplify your life. I'll give you an example today. I had to write a letter, and instead of me sitting there and taking time to think about the letter, I just told AI I need to write a letter to an employer, and I told them in 3 sentences what the letter was briefly about. And I said, write me a letter. And he said, okay. And he wrote me a letter in 30 seconds. I proofread the letter, copy and paste, and sent the letter. Way faster, much better than I would have wrote it. Resume, I have it rewrite my resume less than a minute. Proofread my resume, search for jobs, 10 minutes. I can find 100 different jobs in any area.
I'll tell you where I use it most in my day job is responding to people and removing the tone. It's super helpful to kind of adjust it, make sure things are professional and not overly aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there are a lot of day-to-day uses for it, for sure, that I think people don't recognize how useful it can be for them. And then, like you said, people who shy away from it don't realize you're using it anyway.
And so like with AI, when you use it on a frequent basis, you can customize it to yourself. Like mine's, I use it so frequently, I can drill down to how I like it to talk to me. So
I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt, but I heard you mention that your dad is 72, and I'm almost 72. In a couple of weeks, I'll be 72. And I grew up, working with computers. I mean, I grew up when computers first started, they were attached to the desks, so a long time with computers. So I get confused with AI. Is it like running a macro? Years ago, we would run a macro to make the computers and things do certain things. Is that what AI is doing, the same?
no, it's the simplest way to put it is it's an app that you
It's an
talk.
app.
It's an app that you talk to, and it talks back to you. That's all it is.
Oh, I see.
And it if you wanted to, it would actually talk to you. Because mine's talk to me. I have it set up so I can have a conversation with it. I put it on and I say, good afternoon. It says, good afternoon, Kareem. What are we doing today? And I would tell it whatever I wanted to tell it. And we sit there and have a conversation. And I can have a conversation about anything I wish. Like, let's since this is a real estate focused, we're gonna let's talk about real estate a little bit.
I have a question for 1 second. So when you are saying you're using a platform like AI, I guess my question is there a specific platform that you recommend or that you're using? Is there one that you need to do the voice conversation?
Oh, there's tons of AI software out there. There's tons of AI apps that you can use. I mainly use ChatGPT, the paid version, because that one is the most widely used and it adapts the fastest. And because I pay for it, I have more access to it, and I could customize it. So now I've had it for several months now. So now I can go in and I customized it so it doesn't use certain words that I don't use in my vocabulary. You can always tell when certain people use AI because it has a tendency to use dashes where they don't belong, or it uses quotation marks where they don't belong. You can tell the writing is AI sometimes. So you can customize it so it doesn't do that anymore.
That was a question that somebody asked. They asked that. They said, it's Shane. Yeah, he basically said there are many ways companies can detect the usage of AI. How can one utilize it without being easily detected, especially in the workforce?
I mean, so for me, this is how I can, for me, nobody can tell that I can, if I wanted to do something, nobody could ever tell that I used it because I can drill down. So I would tell my AI to write me something. And after you finish writing it, I need you to give me 5 sources to verify that nobody can tell that this is plagiarized or that AI has written this. So it'll go in and it'll bring me 5 sources that says I verified with whatever the sources are to show you that this will not be detected, or this is how you can prove that this is not detected, or it would go to wherever the sources are. So that's just like with anything that AI does, you should be fact checking. If you use AI, you shouldn't just go by AI's word anyway. You should
Some of
always,
my employees don't proofread, so they'll
they,
use a lot of acronyms. AI won't translate the acronyms properly.
yeah,
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you didn't put that in there, so there's
yeah,
that.
yeah, no, yeah. I mean, but that's part of learning about AI. Like you have to have it fact check itself, which is part of the process of learning. Fact check everything.
Yeah.
But like in to equate it to real estate, in the podcast with Abby, she was talking about rent versus mortgage numbers, running the rent versus mortgage numbers to see if the deal is viable. Running that simulation through AI can do it in seconds, and it would also give you comparables in that area and future projections to save yourself tons of time to see if the deal is even worth you even proceeding to make sure, is it worth it? So you can move on to the next deal. So AI is definitely a tool worth utilizing in real estate. And then
Probably like market area research as well, trying to
yeah,
figure out all of the things that we look up for different neighborhoods.
mhm,
Probably use AI.
yeah.
And if you drill down the prompts, get enough and get the information that you need, a
And
lot
then
quicker than all the separate sites that we currently have to do the research and compile everything and put it together.
yeah. And then on that same podcast, there was a lady on there talking about her tenant that paid the rent late, and she had 2 dogs now. And she was like, she wanted to change her lease. Uh, AI could write a hell of a lease for her in a matter of seconds and change all the wording and make sure she's covered,
Hmm.
that you know she don't take partial, because she said something about taking a partial payment because Abby told her don't ever take partial payments again.
Yes, I do remember that.
She
Yeah.
finished her lease is up, so she never take partial payments. She only take full payments with the late fees, and she can't bring
Mm.
an additional dog, and she can only take a dog with a certain size. Like, AI can write a lease in a matter of seconds, and all you got to do is tell it, like, for just to give you an example, I can go in right now and say, write me a rental lease for a 1-bedroom apartment for a tenant for $825 for 1 year with $50 late fee after the 5th of the month.
So I'm guessing if you just put all the criteria in there piece by piece, it'll just generate a nice, neat document for you.
Not just a nice, neat document, but it what it does is it goes through. Well, you should put the state. It will go through state guidelines.
Okay. Yeah, because they're different in each state.
Right. The state guidelines, and put in anything that you want in that document in a matter of seconds for you. And have it done.
What I was just going to say, you're speaking to the prompt, like how you get it to give you what you want, right? That's what you're speaking to. Can you tell us? Because, like, for me, right, I feel like I'm very basic with AI. I'm just like telling it a sentence, and it's like, Brianna, I need more information. I was like, well, I don't know what information to give you. So, like, what do you think we should be considering when we are giving AI the prompt, so that way we make sure we're getting a valid answer back? And I remember you previously, when we talked earlier, right, you kind of gave an example of your friend tried it, but then you went in and did it and you got a much different answer. Like, what was the difference between his prompt and your prompt in order to get a more robust answer that you're actually looking for?
Okay, that was a great example. I use that same example. So a friend of mine is a school teacher, and he was looking for testing material to take. I forget the title of the test for New York City. And he put in the title of the test in AI, and he searched, and he came up with the testing date, I think, in like the time and the name of the test. And he asked me to do some research on the test. And when I went in and put in research, I dialed down more than he did. I put in the testing name, the title of the test. I put in test prep. I put in free online courses. I put in past test. I put in answers to the test. I put in class schedule. I put in books for dummies. I put in answer key. I put in test locations. I put in I put in a number of prompts, and I got maybe 4 or 5 pages of information with different websites that he was able to click on and go do research and find out where he can study for that test that was coming up soon. So he was able to go and look and find all the information that he was looking for. So what it boils down to is the more information that you load into AI, the more details you can get out of it. So anything that you ask it, the more information that you give it, the more details it would give you. So when you ask it a question, it'll give you an answer. The more details that you feed it, the more details it'll give you. So those that are just surface users, try from this point on to feed it more information. The more information you feed it, the more it'll give you back. If you're using it for real estate, give it more information. If you're using it at work and you have to write an email, you can write an email to your boss. Say, I need to write an email to my boss Just say I need it in a friendly tone, asking for a day off. It'll give you an email in a friendly tone, asking for a day off. Because sometimes we write emails and we don't even think it's harsh, but it'd be harsh as hell. Or to a coworker.
I think from my perspective too, in my 9 to 5, I work in sales, right? And sometimes crafting those emails take a lot of time and a lot of energy. So being able to work with AI, I have used it for that. And for me, that's like easier to use, right? It's just easier to.
I'll be honest with you. I don't write emails no more. AI is a game changer. Like if you know 2 or 3 lines of what you need to say in the email, it don't make sense to write it. Because it'll take you 10, 12, 15 minutes to write an email. AI do it in 30 seconds. And AI's tone and vocabulary is way better than mine. And I'm a little bit smart.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You know, I went to high school with you.
Hey,
Hey,
but you went to Morgan instead of Howard. That's a whole different conversation, though. Okay, it's okay.
but, you know,
I'll allow it. I just dropped the link to your book in the chat also.
okay, thank you. Any other questions? We got some more stuff to talk about, but any other questions?
So I will say I definitely noticed the difference in the results I get when I started to add more prompts. Like you said, if you're asking for like a lease or something to that effect, putting in like the state and all of those parameters helps to give you a more robust document, and you have less things to fill in for yourself. So I guess even if you're looking to purchase a property, right? You can do it by location. You can put in your buy box, like the number of units you're looking for within a price range, probably the condition of the place that you're looking for, and it'll help you kind of zone in more to what you want, and you have less to filter out from what they give you.
So this is what I did today, getting prepared for this Zoom, because I wanted to have it another example. So I put in 3-family investment in Newark. That's all I put in. And it gave me 3 different apartment buildings. And it said that was too wide of a question. But it gave me links to Zillow, the New Jersey MLS, a Facebook link, a Homes link, and a Redfin link. And it said you would have to put in some more prompts if you wanted me to narrow down your search some more, because it's way too many. It's too many options. That's like too broad of a statement. So if you're looking for a certain type of property, you really can drill down to what you're looking for. Like, I know I'm thinking about a 3-family in Newark or 4-family in Newark, because Newark is a very up and coming area now. Dumping so much money in Newark now. And the market is going crazy, but it's hard to find something there now.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And with AI, it can really drill down and find you something if you put the prompts in, because it'll narrow it down to the real basics, as long as you keep asking it more and more questions. And the great thing about it is, the more questions you ask it, it'll ask you a question back. Because the one thing about AI that I didn't talk about, that I'm glad it just dawned on me. AI learns. And you know how you have a set of questions about something that you normally ask when you go look at a property, you at a meeting, you at an interview, whatever it is. And you're like, I gotta ask these questions, but sometimes you forget. With AI, if you ask it all these questions, but you forget a question, a lot of times AI is so great that it'll ask you a question that you may have forgotten. Or it may ask you a question that you didn't even know that you needed to ask. Because it once you, especially if you use the same AI all the time, it asks you questions that's related to what you're asking. Like, for example, me searching for that 3-family house, if I keep asking it questions and it learns what I'm looking for, it'll start to ask me like, okay, Kareem, I see that you're looking for a 3-family house in Newark. For the 3-bedroom apartment with the 2 bathrooms, what is your rental target looking like for that apartment? So we can kind of narrow down, so I can tell you what's available, what's not, and what area to really look in. So like it'd start to narrow down, like it learns from like what you ask it. Like AI is like really, really, it's amazing once you start to use it. That's why it's important to like use the same app all the time, because it learns your patterns and it learns what to ask you. Because mine's asks me questions based on my previous questions. So it adapts to you, I guess is what I'm trying to convey.
Yeah, and I guess that'll help the output to be more in what you're looking for and also more in your tone if you're using it a lot for writing and responses.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of goes in hand. There's 2 questions in the chat, and that kind of goes hand in hand with, I'll read you the last one that was written because it basically goes to what you just said. It's speaking to that. It says, based on the examples you're giving, what's the difference between using AI versus Google, and how would you explain to someone that's utilizing ChatGPT or any AI model that it's more beneficiary to Google, which I think you kind of said, but if you want to add to that question at all.
The difference is Google doesn't Google doesn't communicate with you the way AI does. Google is more of
A search engine, right? It's just more of a search engine.
Because I feel like even when you look up things in Google, it'll ask you if it wants you.
Right. It's like they're trying to integrate AI into Google.
Yep.
But it's not the same. AI is more of you're communicating with a person more or less. Google is just,
I feel like Google gives you a quick summary or like that hits you with the highlights and will ask if you want to go like more in depth with AI.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to summarize it. And when AI is kind of like
Your personal coach.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Coach in your pocket.
They give you in AI, like when you use, especially when you first start using it, they give you options. Like when you set up your AI, the first couple of days, you get options. Do you want me to answer you in A, B, or C? Because I can answer you this way, answer you that way. Which way do you like me to answer you? And you pick a way. And it'd be like, okay, I will answer you in that tone. And then the next day, it asks you more questions to figure out, because then it figures out how do you like to be responded to, and your tones, and it's a lot that goes into adjusting AI to respond to you.
Does
I like
anybody that's on the call have any examples of topics that they have tried to search or would like to search with AI that we can probably look at and see what kind of prompts, like for example, we can put in to get better responses?
Yeah, give me one. I can run it right now.
I
Somebody,
like
anybody.
Yeah, give me something. I'll run it right now. I'm on it.
It's a few people. It's like 10, 11 of us on here. Somebody got to have a prompt somewhere.
Yep. Give me something. I'll run it right now.
And then we'll go back to the other question after we do that. 'Cause I
Oh,
think
or
this
you
is-
can do the other question while somebody decides and
While
types
somebody
one in
decides
the,
on their topic?
yep, and throw it
Okay.
in the,
So yeah, throw stuff in the chat, guys. Just throw some things in the chat that you want Kareem to maybe search. So the other question, while you guys are looking through that, what's your stance on companies utilizing people's entries into the World Wide Web as a training module for their AI models? I know from a photography standpoint, as I do in my spare time, a lot of photographers are putting out of cloud-based services because of their photos being used to train AI models.
Mm. Hmm. I don't even that.
but isn't that, Shane, isn't that how AI learns and grows? By taking all the prompts that it's getting from everywhere and everyone, to have a larger database of responses, or no?
Yes. I mean, yes, but
Oh, art. People's art is being
yeah,
stolen.
yeah, people art is being stolen, but I get what Shane is saying, but it's kind of difficult because it's
It's the duality of it all, right? Weren't we talking about that earlier? It's like there's a duality to this. Like,
yeah, because
So you mean like somebody snatching somebody's, like, I don't know, image offline and putting it into their training documentation?
well, so it's like
Because I do it.
it's kind of a catch-22 because photographers get paid for their photography, but with AI, you don't really need a photographer no more because I can tell AI to make me a picture that a photographer could take, and I don't have to pay AI.
see, true, but then from my perspective, I feel like you can see the heart in people's photos, right? To me, I could tell the difference between an AI photo and a like personal photo.
But then it also puts photographers out of business. So,
Right. That's why I said it's like a catch-22. So it's like this.
oh yeah, Shane said, and therein lies the problem. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
But it's catch-22.
Another question is, what about travel? What in travel would you want to use AI to find for you? Like just flights, or like a full itinerary for a trip? Because I've used it with my travel company to help with itineraries that I've built, and to make sure I'm not missing anything that I could have the group visit, right? And if you put prompts in based on like age group, you can put ethnicity, you can put all kinds of things in there, the type of vibe they want on the trip. And I've seen AI push out prompts of suggestions of places to go, because I've built full itineraries, which I still do a lot of research on, even though AI does give you a comprehensive list. But they've definitely every now and again find something that I haven't added to an itinerary that I built. So is that what you mean, like from an itinerary perspective, or flights, or which part of travel? You want to make a travel video of places to visit? I've never did videos in AI. That's a Kareem question.
I'd like to make a travel video of places to visit.
And you're on mute. You're on mute.
Oh, I apologize. I'm just talking.
Oh.
I'm thinking of like maybe like making a web page, that I can put online for people to see. And then I would like to do a little video with it to talk about different places to travel. Is that something I can do with AI?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I would have to go into Chat GBT and set it up and then tell it.
Well, so it steps to it. You would go into Chat GPT and say, and give it your idea and say, I would like to set up a web page
Mhm.
that I have my travel videos on.
Mhm.
Give me the very first step to set that video up.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, give me a step-by-step outline on what to do and how to make that happen.
Wow, just that basic.
Yeah. And then it'll give you a step and it'll give you a step-by-step.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying that in the morning. If it don't work, I'm calling you.
Okay. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. Like all you gotta do is tell it to give you tell it every step of the way. I need a step-by-step explanation, like you talking to a first grader, and it'll give you exactly that. Like tell me exactly step by step as you talking to a first grader, and it'll tell you exactly step by step as you talking to a first grader. Like there's no other way.
Okay.
Like you can tell it that. Like explain to me like you talking to a first grader, and it would talk to you like you a first grader.
Give you all the steps and all the
Yep.
everything that you need to do.
It looks, we have an example if we want to test this theory out. I don't know are we sharing a screen or no? But we have
You
it
can't.
says
Do you
what's
want to, or somebody?
I don't know.
No, but I can.
Shane is asking.
Let me see. Let me go.
From public transportation aspect. Hold on. Let me make sure you can share the screen. Shane wants to know what can be done to discourage the public from riding on top of trains, sir. Sir. Everybody from New York is on here is just like, sir.
Shane, to be honest with you, if getting your head chopped off ain't discouraging, then ain't
Yeah, then what else is going to do it?
Yeah, ain't nothing to do it.
He said I'm still working due to this happening today.
I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kareem, I just changed you to the host if you want to share your screen.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
Uh-oh.
There should be a little
At the
button at the
yeah.
bottom
And it
that says
says share. And then you can click on whichever screen it is you want to share.
Bottom, let me see. Nope, not record. Nope. Recording, view.
No. All right, let's see. What I'm
Share.
looking for is a template.
Right there.
So Shane said what I'm looking for is a template for maybe a social media campaign to urge the youth not to do it.
Ah,
So this is good. This could be
that
good
is
content.
good.
All right, hold on. I got share. Let me see.
It's probably going to show us a video of a kid with his head chopped off. Then that's what AI is going to do.
Can y'all see the screen?
Not yet. Did you click on it?
Oh, he has pictures of that.
Of course he does.
Cool. I can't believe that kids do this and that happens. This is crazy. You know,
Been
I'm
doing
not
it
from New York.
forever. All right. We don't see it yet. Once you click share.
Oh, I gotta go into settings. Hold on. I'm sorry. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, kids have been doing that forever, unfortunately. But that's actually not a bad idea, Shane. Like, anything that could potentially help. I don't know. But a social media campaign would be a good idea because
It
the
brings
age group of the
awareness.
people that are doing these things, they live off of social media. So it would definitely get a lot
Can
of
y'all see it now?
exposure. No. Brianna, do you have it? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
he's sharing. He's sharing. We see
We can see it
you.
now.
Okay. All right. Now,
They hired celebrities to make messages that play on the trains, but that's not it. Celebrities? Yeah, they're not connecting with celebrities. They're not, there's no connection, right? They're removed.
Yeah.
okay, let me drop this down.
And that's a very important to learn about marketing, right? You have to know your audience. So AI could probably help with that too.
Yeah. And I know we got like heavy into AI, which I think helps overall. If anyone that's on have any questions specifically related to your real estate journey that you want to drop in the chat that we can search, we can do that. Or, talk about ways to put prompts in for you to get the results that you're looking for. Because I know we're all over the place with our prompts right now, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's good information because just knowing how to put prompts in for anything helps you know how to put prompts in for whatever you need for whatever your career field is.
So,
Yeah.
what Shane want to do a template for a social media campaign?
Yeah, to urge the youth to not ride on the top of the trains.
Um, um,
Let me see who we got on here so I could
let's see what you say. Can y'all see that?
yeah.
Yep.
And this one is Chat GPT, right? You said that's the one you use? Yeah, I see it on the top left. All right. Post.
Do you think it's important to add location or no? Because I assume the trains in New York are different than like the trains in
Oh,
Iowa, Florida, or does that matter?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see what it says, and then we could always go back and change
Okay.
it. Here's a clean, reusable social media template, straightforward, no fluff, built to stop behavior and not just get likes.
see, I wouldn't have put all that in there to stop behavior and not just get likes. I wouldn't have, you know what
Oh,
I
no,
mean? I
no,
wouldn't have drilled down to that level.
no, that's talking to me. That's not.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I would have just
That's
like,
what it. That's what it says to me. It don't start until after the line.
okay.
This is not a flex. It's fatal.
Mm.
Betraying is not freedom. It's not content. It's not bravery. Or one wrong move equal death. Low plans equals impact. High voltage. You can no second chance. Your life is bigger than the clip. Your future matters.
Shane said he can't see the screen. I can see it.
You can't.
Shane,
Yeah, I can.
you want to, oh,
You
he's like,
see.
yeah.
So what riding on top of the train is not freedom, it's not content, it's not bravery. One wrong move equals death. Low clearance equals instant impact. High voltage equals no second chance. Your life is bigger than a clip. Your future matters more than views. Get home safe, stay off the train, stay alive. Share this, speak up, and protect each other. I like that. Train surfing kills. This is real. No views are worth your life. No trend is worth your future. Stay off the train, get home safe every time. Oh, so that says it's slides. So like will include visuals or what are the visuals?
I don't know.
I guess you
Let's
can create those too, maybe.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, optional visual text overlay.
Yeah.
So how can you see the visuals that AI is like giving you?
Well, it would have to create it in Canva.
So you would ask it to do that in here? Okay, so then it would bring you to Canva?
It would create it in Canva. Canva is a different app,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but it's attached to here. So like I have them both connected. So I would just tell it to create it in Canva, and then Canva will open up and it would create it in Canva.
So let me ask you this. Is it suggesting Canva and CapCut because those are apps you already have connected to your chat GPT?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so then that brings up another question. How do I connect my Canva to my chat GPT?
If you see
Ask
over
chat GPT. No.
Oh yeah, ask ChatGPT. Oh, apps.
yeah, you click on apps and it has a whole list
Okay.
of apps that you connect to it.
Okay, so there's apps inside of apps now.
Oh yeah.
So they all connect because when you connect the apps, so another thing that I forgot to talk about earlier, because we've been all over the place. So uh the gentleman that just did the big deal, he was
Todd Snelling in Petersburg.
right, he was talking about deadlines.
Mm-hmm.
So you can set AI up to notify you of your deadlines. So when you connect your apps up, your emails, your dates, your calendar, all of that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it can send out emails, it can send out letters, it can send out anything that you needed to do with dates, times, anything, notifications that you wanted to do at any time that you set it up once you connect all your apps to it. So if you have something that's due 2 weeks from now that you got to send an email, but you got the email now, or you have a date that's coming up and you want to forget about it, you can set your AI up to notify you that, listen, this email has to go out. It's just sitting there. So it'll tell you, like, listen, this email is about to go out in 2 minutes. I'm going to send it. Is that okay? Or it could just automatically send it out. So once you get all of these systems running together, your AI can do it all. So all you got to do is tell it, send this email out at this date, this time to this person. Okay, I got it. Done.
So then you're just connecting your Gmail or your Outlook to.
Whatever you want.
Whatever your calendar is. So look, Brianna, you can, like, when we do pitch decks,
Mhm.
we can, if we have our apps connected, we can use Canva to get like photos to pull into the pitch deck for certain in certain pages and things like that, and just kind of get the whole pitch deck laid out for us.
Yep.
I like the scheduling of email situation too. Like, just like send out these emails. You write the email, you send it for me. Like, basically automations. So it can do automations for you, is what you're saying. And people like business owners, right? Real estate investors, we're always looking for ways to make things easier. So you can set it up so it's doing those automations for you.
Yep.
Hey Terry, are you there and available? Are you multitasking?
No, I'm hearing everything.
Hearing everything.
Mhm.
So do you use AI when you're looking for plots of land for your new developments?
I'm not, but I'm about to start. Get ready to get it figured out.
All right. This is good because when we do our groups, we'll be able to use it.
Because like I be doing drilling down and it's tell me about data tables on Excel, so you can link Excel up to Chat GPT
Um,
also.
I don't know about Excel. I haven't even, to be honest with you, I haven't looked at what apps to link to it in a while. Let's see.
Now is this only the paid version or the not paid version? You can hook apps up to it too.
Um, I would say only the paid version, because the regular version, you only get 5 searches a day.
Oh, oh wow.
Productivity. Let's see what's in productivity.
I feel like we're gonna have to play with this in Project 52, guys. See what it could do for us.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so much stuff in here. Who knows what's actually in here?
Oh, it says yes. You can link Excel to text in several ways.
Okay.
Sorry, if you look in the chat, Shane put a response to that.
Mm-hmm.
Zachary, Jorge, what are you guys using Chat GPT for? Jorge's probably using it to run marathons somewhere and and get more miles in than me and beat my time every single time. I don't like it.
Any other questions? Anything else? Mm,
We were asking for your email. I don't know if we put it in the chat
I
or
did. I
not.
put it, well, I didn't put it in the chat, but I did put it up on the slide that I'll throw up in the
Okay.
back. But what I do also want to do is, Kareem, when you're done, I'm gonna go back to being host so I can share the screen and kind
Okay,
of do the raffle for a free copy of the book.
okay.
Mm.
That's it for the questions. Nothing else to drill down
Um,
right now?
I don't see any more in the chat.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Stop sharing
Yep, you
and
good to go. We're back to seeing you. You're not sharing anymore. So, um, I will pull up the screen to I'm gonna leave Shane in here since he's been here all this time. But this was actually really good because again, like you said, everyone is already using AI, whether they know it or not, whether they really choose to or not. And it's there's so many uses, and we could be me myself, I will say, can be using it so much better than I'm using it now, just based off of the way I put the prompts in and what I'm feeding it. So it's really the book is really good information because I was definitely using it. I don't use it as much anyway based on my job, but for what I was using it for, I was using it at a super basic level.
I mean, just just basics, everyday stuff. Just like I said earlier, just writing emails. It it saves time. Just writing a regular email, it saves a tremendous amount of time.
Yeah, that it does, and it keeps me from letting people know that they get on my nerves.
Yep, it definitely helps with the tone.
My tone be jacked. Sometimes I got to sit on the email like, you know what? Don't hit send. Just go ahead and save it because it's gonna be all bad. All right,
Change the tone,
can
AI. I'm
can you
excited
guys
for
see the
this.
wheel?
We can see it.
All right, let's spin it and see who gets a book.
Carrie, just go ahead and send it to me. I'll text you my address.
Zachary. Dun, 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 dun. Nice.
Congratulations.
Yay. All right, Zachary, I'll reach out to you to get your information so that I know where to send the book to. Yeah, Terry, we're gonna have to we're definitely gonna have to look at this and
Oh, I know I am. Just make sure you send me the link. I know you did it
I put it in the
on.
chat, but I'll send it to you as
Yeah,
well. And when
send
I
me.
send out
Yeah,
and
yeah. Cause hey, I gotta. I'm one of them Windows for dummies. Yeah.
yeah, and when I send out the email for the people that came to the webinar, because at least two people have dropped off so far, I will make sure to add it in there.
Thank you.
And I'll text it to you as well. So
Yeah, and it's in the chat too. The link's in the chat. I put the link in the chat to
mhm.
go get the book. And then Faya's sharing the screen right now. That's Kareem's email. If you need anything, have any questions.
Yeah, shoot me an email. Have any questions?
Yeah.
And that wraps up episode 12 of Capital Conversations. Thank you so much, Kareem. We were so grateful to have you. Obviously, everything's going towards AI, so learning how to incorporate it into everyday life and our businesses and real estate and investments is super helpful. So we appreciate you writing the book and informing us and helping us and teaching us for sure. So yeah, guys, don't forget to reach out to him. Make sure that you guys tune in for our next episode. Right now, we are planning February 18th at 7:30 p.m. EST. We are nailing down topics as we speak. We are talking about a couple different things: structuring businesses, trusts, different ways that we know in real estate you're going to be utilizing these different topics, right? Taxes, etc. So if there's something specific that you guys have questions on, then you want us to bring a speaker in, feel free to let us know. We'll make sure we reach out to somebody that can enlighten us and fill us in. So stay tuned, keep watching. We appreciate all of you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank
All right.
you. It was very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having